Good evening, Twitch. It is I, Atlas Chief, and we are back at it once again with Pain-a-Polluza. That's supposed to be Pain-a-Polluza. Ha ha! Well, welcome back to it, everybody. We are back again, and we're going to be doing some painting. As I have a couple models that I just purchased. So as you can see, this one was primed black by my buddy that I purchased it from. And so we are going to be working on getting it closer to this at the moment, as we're still working on this one. I know the lighting's not the super greatest, but as you can see back here, some of the gold and whatnot, we're working on it as best we can. Make it all nice and pretty. Thus, we're going to get it. All right. I hope everybody's doing well on this Friday day. Luckily for us, the turret does come off, so we're just going to put that away. Alright, I've got my paints already splooched up and ready to go. I will do one color at each time, so we're going to go get our gold done first, as it's one of the harder colors to do, because it's all these golden rails. Oh. Yeah, I did a little funny earlier today. Just came home and Puppo, Freya, had gotten into the trash, which is not good. There's plenty of it in there. We'll have to re-go over it with that stuff. But I did a Elmer Fudd, or Yosemite Sam, where you slip on the banana peel. Yes. My wife has been having bananas for breakfast for a while. And, well, Rhea got into the banana wrapper that was left in the trash and kind of thrashed me. So I'm in my back brace for this evening. So yeah, it's a bit different than usual, but here we are, taking care of it all. Alrighty. There are some, as you can see here, you can see some of the panels haven't really been gotten well. There's some gold in some places that we don't want. And we'll take care of it. It's a little wet. Yeah, I gotta get up close into it sometimes. Sitting in a different chair than I usually do, so we're doing okay. Alright, so we've got that there. That's taken care of. We'll have to do touch-ups. Not done. I lied! Windows bracing needs some more. We'll take care of it. Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll do what we can. Kick some butt. And there we go. Alrighty. But it should go well today. I hope you guys enjoy the music. This is non-copyrighted. Or at least that's what I'm told it is. It's non-copyrighted. Oh. Right, so that's going to have to be hit as well. The color. So we'll leave the gold for now. And get the other colors at least base done for the most part. You right here, my friend. Got some shenanigans to take care of. Place there, so right here. Slight touch-ups on the paint job. Nothing overly crazy. Brush it all away. Don't need a lot with these ones. That's still there, so I'll work on it. Push this away. Luckily, I'm using a very thin and nimble brush to take care of this. But yes, these Sagittars I got from my friend are actually very nice to have. It's I appreciate him selling to me at a discount. Very, very nice. Alright. Boom shakalaka. There we go. Alright. Got some going there, some going there. Back to the work. Yes, we're doing good. I gotta look at these. I do these ones. So I'm using the Hecaton here as a model for it. What to do? Okay, so silver, but those are all the. Yeah, they're all silver. Alright. That helps. Okay. I need the bronze. Flash gold. We're doing the darker green. We've kind of gotten everywhere. Couple good spots, so we get a little bit more down here. Yeah, my buddy did his best priming these. Some other shenanigans there. But I appreciate him selling me goods. He's getting out of 40K. So it's a pleasure to have him give me some assistance. The Centaur, for its small size, is relatively compact and kind of hard to get the paint in the places you want it to. Yeah, just a little rough. We'll have to get the silver other places when we get to the silver. I think that's good on that green. And now, I'll try and get it. There we go. Now the two greens I'm using are actually very, very close to one another in coloration. So some differences will be had here or there on them, as whether they are different. And I probably could do a pretty easy camo blend with them on this. But I am not the super one at the camo. I might try on the other one so I can differentiate the two. Actually, yeah, that's try it. Do that on the next one. And get the plate colors. That way we can have them be different and surprising. Alright. Switching out brush. Okay. As we're doing the plates, I kind of switched to a slightly bigger brush, just held off screen here. Ta-da! Nothing fancy. Oh, some dried tape from my palette. From my paint palette. Alright, so our good color. Here. It's just nice touches. It's nice. I'm happy to be back painting with you guys. It's been a while since I've painted, and I kind of need to get back up on it. But with summer being the way summer is, I don't have a lot of time because generally I'm quite busy with Ashman, his activities. So go off and do fun things in the summer and then paint in the winter. Who knows? I'm thinking of turning every paint every Friday into a paint day, just so I have a paint day to share with all of you. And I understand it might not be appealing to some, but our Friday paint show. Granted, I probably could use a definitely better camera, but you know, it is what it is. Sorry for pulling out a screen. Hard to see where I need to put paint on this one. Gotta switch it around. Yep. There we go. That's why I try to paint these before I do things. I try to paint things before I do things. Yeah, of course I do. I try to visualize what I'm painting first before I paint it in my head. And if I can't get a good wrap around it, I don't. And so I have... And also after getting these, I have some new motivation because these were the things that I needed to finish off my army to 2,000 points that I don't already own. So I was going to use them as a motivational tool to get done. I bought them because my army was very, very slow, which I find unappealing. I can't deliver my troops fast enough to the battlefield to kill my enemies. Sorry. I keep pulling back out of screen because I'm not used to where this light sits. I want a light that's up above, that's just hanging down for the painting, so that I can have just straight light down on top of me. I'll think of getting that in here later. Not now. Alright. Go back because I see that some of this was missed when I was doing the other coat. And there we go. I'll also look on getting the bolter bits done as well. I do hope everybody is doing a-okay. I am doing just fine here with my painting. Could be better, could be ridiculous. Alrighty. And my wife is playing Zomboid with her buddies. Gosh darn it, wrong brown. Now wrong green. Cassis. We're not doing the camo motif on this one. A little much on the paint. Gotta make sure that it looks right. Oh, too much paint. Way too much paint. I gotta get those taken care of when that dries. Got some on the roll bars. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That painting style. I try to do everything by hand. I do some with the spray paint and the recoatings and whatnot. But I like painting by hand. I probably could do it all with an airbrush if I learned how, but my grandma taught me how to paint. I'm going to honor Grandmama. I'm going to paint with brushes as she did. I don't care how old I get. As long as I can hold a paintbrush without my hands being in excruciating pain, I will paint the way of my forefathers, bringing honor to centuries of tradition of how art, painting artist, because there's many forms of art. Do not let me tell you otherwise. Everybody has their own artistic taste and values. Alright, and there's that. There we go. Have to get a little bit more detail close on the metal bars that have to be painted still. Alright. Alright. I feel that going just that it shouldn't be. But we'll get it the fun of this day. Alright. Yep, good. Alrighty. Very good thus far. Nice to take a little quick break for tea. It's a good day. Hope everybody's had one. Alrighty. Right. Rotate to silver. I need to do the turret. Oh, dang it, I never dang it. That's not working. What are you doing? Only downside to working with a brush with non-nice paints. Could go with an emerald paint of some kind, but or an emerald, a greenish, metallic would be not bad. Which I could put on these, honestly. The Dark Angels contrast is actually pretty fucking cool. But it can come out really dark. Or really bright. So, we will do what we can. Like this. All nice and good. Because I kind of want to get the tops here, because then I can get the turret who's sitting here all nicely in white to different color. So I really, really, really like the vehicles. They're a lot easier, they're bigger to paint, and thus I probably would fit well within the Imperial Guard Regiment guys. But their tanks cost so dang much, I will just tell you that right now. The amount of tanks you need is quite a few, and right now I don't think tanks are super in the meta at the moment. I know there's always going to be a couple tanks, because they have tanks, but I know that if I were to go into the Guard army, I would have to sell all of my stuff, all of my models to afford the army at base value. They don't sell many Guard boxes all together now. If I wasn't afraid of breaking it, I would start trying to remove some of the wheels so I can get in at the guts better. Because I like assembling, then painting. Wait a minute. Right, no, we're fine. Sagittarius will have metal undercarriages. Make it just easier to do and work into all this wondrous detail areas. So much work to do, so little time. Not everything has to be painted a singular color, and we do have the shades and the ground items to put in it. Yes, the Sagittarius is going to be a very key point in my strategy for the tabletop for this future right now. As with the modifications and how the points turn out, I think my army is durable enough, minus a few factors here and there, wound-wise, to make a nice, good old threat to some of the top contenders in the competitive scene, though I myself have participated in some small tournaments on the side. These are mostly tournaments that were hosted at my local game store, but I'm going to see maybe eventually getting a team together, me and the broskies going out swinging for left field. That way I'm not going to this nerve-wracking place alone, and I can hang out with friends whilst playing, which is kind of my main motivation for doing all this, is friendship. Yes, friendship. And also, it's a cool hobby. Some might not see that as a cool hobby. This is a cool hobby, but I enjoy it. Very cathartic for me. Alright, and other type done. And alright. I see it now. have to fix the wheel, but that's easy to do at the very, very, very end. And we'll get the other one. We'll get all the silver kind of done at the same time, because it does make up a good chunk of the model. But I'm gonna have silver. Yeah, I'm glad that we are humans. Otherwise, that'd be really, really weird if we were just pixels on somebody else's screen. Because they have a real good detail. You know what I'm saying? So pixels on someone else's screen, dear gods. I want a refund. It's not terrible. Alright. Sorry, just going off screen for a different look-see. Yep, that's good. Right. Back to water. Get some in there. Some different. It's different color light. All right, so let's. There we go. Ah. All right. The pipes going up. There's a lot of undercarriage stuff on one side, which actually I'm going to see more of because of lighting. Very, very important to get the lighting just right. There we go. Nice roll cage covering. There we go. Cotton. A couple touch-ups here and there from some wild paint. We'll get this in there. Gotta get some silver in here for the engine. You can see it all going well. More or less the engine block right here. Make it look good. Kind of same thing. Luckily, the coats have been light enough to fix with very mild amounts of paint, which is not bad. Sometimes it's a very big Dickens to try and clear and get it all taken care of here. There we go. There we are. We'll get it all taken care of. Don't you all worry. We got it. How much was this? So get this going as well. Cover up the bases around. Looks like I have to clean that one up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Get some black on the tires, which would be nice. Alright, that's half of the track's done. Now we gotta do the other half. Get the undercarriage taken care of because it's one of the larger masses. And I generally actually like painting my vehicles silver, like metallics, first. In the case of getting it ready for the battle. Alright, and Alright, yeah, there we go. Alright. it's nice and carried into the front. Of course, I'll have to sit here and double check and triple check and quadruple check everything, because I still gotta get the tires and the wheels here. Yeah, there we go. Get it as best as we can. We're gonna try. Had I had better access, I would definitely make more of the undercarriage different colors, but silver undercarriage is kind of the easiest to do, considering everything. So yeah, we got this here to take care of. Now we have, well, those are gonna be silver anyway, so that's not bad. This is why I try and paint as I build, and then do touch-ups after, because it is a damn hard try to get inside these nooks and crannies when you get everything on them. Very, very hard in my mind, and like it doesn't get the detail, the amount of detail I want on the paint. There's all kinds of little tiny things that add up together. That caused me some complaints about the nooks and the crannies. The nooks and the crannies, bossman. It's just there. Alright. Turn this around. Yes, I know I'm taking away all the fun of watching me paint. Very hard not doing it near my face. Very hard to keep it out of arm's reach because I like bringing it in because I'm nearsighted, so I don't have to focus on the glasses there, boss man. Alright, there we go with that. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty, and a little bit more silver. And there we go, we've got the majority of the cockpit already done area. And the silver. I've got some silver still in the back quadrant here. And then touch-ups between the other colors that are nearby because shenanigans happen. Whoopsie daisy holy mollies. But we've got this. Alright. Got this to go. Alright. Boom, bada boom, boom. Alright, and there we go. Slowly but surely we'll paint all the wheels, suction silver. It'll be great, it'll stand out, be shiny and neat. There we go. I am also enjoying this music. I easily put a link in the description to what it is, where I'm getting it from, if you all want it. This is some nice, good, non-copyrighted music. So it can show up on my stream, and I don't have to worry about somebody calling the cops. So, but, that's beside the point. Alright, so we got the silver taken care of. I'm going to go back to our small little needle friend and start covering up, as we're now doing more detail work, as we have these little side sponson boxes that look like powers. We're going to add to their beautification process. And a little much for such a fine brush, but it will help us in the long run. Alright. There we go. All gonna blend in here soon. Don't you always? And you'll see the finished product is actually rather fucking cool looking. So I'll leave here as I'm focusing on painting, and if you ask, I'll definitely show you what I'm doing. But that's the big boy on the block. That is our Catan land fortress, and it is a transporting beast. Alright. Doing rather well. Not upsetting the natural balance and order of things. About to get silver here. A little bit. There we go. Yeah, slowly but surely. And when we're done with the majority silver, we'll move on to the next color. But I'm going to work in tandem in these little sections, just bit by bit. Do their colors by colors. That way I'm done with one section, and then I can move on to the next one. And not worry, being organized when painting is kind of a, in my head at least, necessary. Yeah. So that's what she's going to look similar to. At least that's what I'm going to try for. We deserve nice things. And this little hobby of mine, when I haven't done it, it's been a bit rough. But this keeps me sane. Keeps me sane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. No one else? Alright, that's fine. Alright. Excellent. Now I just gotta get the front half here in between the tires and whatnot. Good. Very good. So what I'm painting are these little ones. So right here, if you look at the point, look at the metal, like right here, that's what I'm blending in. It was the base primer colors. They did not agree with me, so I am making them agree to my sensibilities. They will not stop me. Alright. Paint. It has wondrous flavors. Alright. And boom, 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 boom. Alright. We got this though. Looking rather nice in my mind. Put a little rogue with some of the paints. Which is fine. Very easy to do touch-ups. Not really all that hard. There we go.
Face to face, I found my pain.
Nope.
Beneath the lies and broken dreams. Lost the love I had in
There
me.
we go.
It tore me
See, this is what also pays, is coming back, looking over your work. And luckily the Sagittor fits in my palm, so it's not that big of a thing. Alright. This whole thing gets... It looks good. It stands out, kind of draw attention around, but not directly all the way to it, because it's going to be just a simple, mundane color. Now I'm torn. Should I do silver on the whole thing, or I put the darker green on here instead. Dang it, I'm having such trouble with it. Alright. There we go. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh my. Slightly bigger brush. So easy! Oh my god! I used to only use the tiny brushes, so it would take me forever to actually paint things, so to actually be able to paint some things in a timely manner is actually cool. Alright. We got this here.
This one for the person who feels alone. This one for the hero who has no home. This one for the one who live for hope. Changing better days. Pick your head up.
Losing my mind. Don't worry about it. I'll regain my minds surely here shortly.
Make your mind up. If you want it, take it. Fly.
The last bit touches the silver in places.
Soaring high above the clouds.
There we go.
Hear the voices
Alright.
calling out.
Good enough. Found some that I didn't get. Some of these places are a bit hard to get to. There we go. Not real good. There we go. There we are. Good. Looking, if I do say so myself, pretty dang good so far. So far. Alrighty. So we've got that there. I now need the detail brush again, or one of the other detail brushes I have. Alright. So let's see what we got here. Bunch of ammo crates, it looks like. Alright. Oh no, it's a barrel. That's where it is. It's hard to see that where it was. I am gonna have to do some work. Don't worry. Take a bit. It's not a bad thing, but it's also not one of those that you want to deal with. Because it's the survival pack, so that's strapped to the back here. And we gotta make sure the straps all are looking good. Straps. And what color? All gonna turn out sunnier than sunshine. Quite at least. Some harder times to think are when things don't want to go your way. Yeah. And there we go. Doing okay. It's coming along. Could be doing better. Could be doing worse. There we are. Cracking the defenses. Yep, there we go. I have to find the brown now. I haven't put brown on one of these in a bit, but yeah, I gotta find the brown now because I gotta do some straps, some rope, pickaxes. There we go. Alright. Much detail as we can on the hammer. Would have really liked to be able to get a hold of one of these and actually paint it one side at a time, get all these bits, all these little bits taken care of. There. There. Very hard to paint. Something's right on top of it. Luckily, we got similar colors to it all around the place here. Can be fixed. Nothing too terrible. There we go. A little bit of work we're going to need to get done here. Go. All right. Oh. Hard to tell when crunched over for that light source. The eyeballs dilate a bit more than I'd like. There. I gotta go find my brown if it still exists. I'll be right back. Picked up another one in the memento por favor, everybody. Alrighty, everybody. Sorry that it took so long. We are back. Had to find some brown, or in this case, burgundy. Yes. Fantastic shenaniganry. And loop. Ooh, man. That is bright red. That is bloody bright. That is a lot brighter than I thought it'd be. A lot brighter. Glory of having our own paints. Mixy, mixy. There it is. Alright. And it's probably just going to dissolve into a black in it. Yeah, too much black. Too much black! Well, no. No, it's actually kind of turning. Good. Impressive brown. For lack of a better term. Master Q! Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream! Ah, Scheißekopf. Brandig. Alright. Un momento, por favor. And a bit of sun, a little bit. Damn it all. Yeah. Yes. I forgot that. Alright. Un momento, por favor. We'll get it there. Yeah. Alright. And do. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's move some things around. Alrighty. And do. Alright. Dang it. Shenanigans. Can you resend me that? I can't seem to pick it up or find it off the top of my head from it right now on that link. I'll give it to you. So please resend the link, Master Q. I can see it, but it's one of those where I'm going to have to jump to another screen. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to see it all. But I will gladly give you that live reaction that you want. Yeah, screw it. Custom bags for these boys, I guess. It's actually not that bad looking. It looks like puke, but I like it. Yep, there we go. I didn't. Oh, yes. Yeah, we'll just have that be there. The brown. It would all be a nice reddish dark burgundy. There we go. It's a green one. Now, this one is black. And it's for 40k. Alright. Let's see where it takes me. Dragon's Dogma. I'm watching now the trailer now. Hold on. Yes. So, like, here's, like, some of the foot troops that I'm doing up. Oh, shit. Fuck. Yes. Balance, motherfucker. A lot of green army men. Ooh. Okay. Ooh.
Hello, everyone.
Aroo. Aroo. Okay, you have me at the trailer. You have me at a trailer. Okay. Dragon's Dogma 2. I'll watch the rest of that later now that I have it pulled up and I've clicked the thing. But yes, me likey. Alrighty then. I gotta get the burgundy in places where it's supposed to go. Oh, this. It's gonna look weird, but you know what? That's fine because I'll never be able to duplicate this color again. I'll never be able to get the shade just right on the manufactured stuff. It's just the way it is. It's never gonna be the same. I swear to you, it won't be. Alrighty. Ropes. You're gonna get the same treatment because it's just easier that way. Now, granted, I could go through and do all the details, all the tiny bits and bobs, which I kind of plan on doing, but on such tiny metal, because as I've said before, this thing fits in my palm. So it is a rather small vehicle model. You see the palm? Excellent. Fantastic. Now you get to see like the radio guy. And then we get a full-size comparison. Like, it's close. It's not a one for one. But you could believe that that small little plastic guy was able to make it inside. Be able to operate this lovely piece of machinery. The white. The whites of their eyes. And the music stopped. Un momento, por favor. I've been sitting here in not silence. It requires of me many things. I do have some. Not... I was planning on making a dwarf army, so I've got a minotaur I've done up here. Slambo. Here's an old one. I don't own any fantasy armies. But if they bring fantasy back, I'll do it. So this is the one that my son did up, and then this is the one that I did up. We painted them at the same time. It was the first time that he and I ever painted in collaboration, so I have that little mini there to remind me of that memory, which is a very fun one for me. Kind of teaching him how to do it. Oh yes! Exorbitantly, and I mean it, exorbitantly expensive. Very expensive hobby. Very expensive indeed. I will not kid you. It is a good chunk of my income. If I put all of it together, all the money I've spent on armies, sold, bought, you know, I would say I have spent well over $7,000 easily on Warhammer figurines and whatnot. You're not the smallest one. Come here, Tiny. Smallest dab of white, please. So this Sagittor right here is retail. Hold on. Let me look it up for you. Oh, so I'm not lying to you. Games Workshop. Yes. Home Games Workshop. We're going to their home website. I haven't been on it in a long time. So, 40K right here. Available orders, transports, blah, blah, blah. I don't need the Space Marine stuff. Xenos armies. My Leagues of Votan. And so, the... Oh, wow. That's the other view all. The Sagittor here, by itself, this is $65. $5 for I don't know how much are in these, to be honest, for 12 milliliters. 12 milliliters for $5. It is rather expensive, but I enjoy the hobby. I get to take my mini army and fight someone else's mini army, and then they get wrecked. At least that's the plan. 90% of the time. Alright. But yeah, it's a very expensive but fun hobby. not for the faint of heart. Because once you start, you can't stop. You may go on hiatus for a while and not be doing anything with your hobby, but eventually you'll always come back as long as you kept the models. Now, of course, unless you absolutely dislike like GW, because they do make it rather expensive to play. May GW be praised. Trying to get some slight details on here. As I said, I bought these pre-built already because I would have painted this as I was assembling it, and that's just my style. So take it with what you will, boys. Yeah. Now just imagine having all of the hobbies. To where you don't have one pure, this is my hobby, this is my thing, this is my niche for life. Yeah, that's me. Because I am a jack of all trades, a master. Like, I enjoy camping, I enjoy hunting, I enjoy fishing. If I could be hunting and fishing at all times, I would be. But I can't afford the licenses all year, every year for all of them. Little is a tad bit extreme for my taste. But I'm assuming most of your purchase in that 1K was your tent. There we go. Small little touch-ups here and there. Just small little details. That's all we need to fix to make it look seamless. Little, like, pinstriping in a manner. Kind of dependent upon your brush. I haven't gotten new brushes in a while. I probably should go get some. But a good brush costs like 10-20 bucks. So you can get lucky if you find a pack of them. These little ones have worked out pretty well for me. Oh. Somebody sent me something. Oh, somebody sent me something nice. But yes. Little too lax in the control department. Got some schmutz in the Gefolgen, which ain't terrible. Oh! Nice! Yeah, hammocks. Raised elevation platform to keep you free from the elements. You can even buy them with, like, canopies I've seen. Which I'm like, ooh, that's nice. If I was to spend money on a hammock, it'd be one of those that's a hanging tent. Then you're just dependent upon the tree and the other foliage, unless you bring a folding stand for it, which then again, you're going to stake it down and it takes more time to set up. All that fun jazz. I don't know what it is about hammocks. It's very nice to take a nap in a hammock. I've done it a couple times. I miss my youth. I miss going camping every month on the month. Rain, snow, sleet. Didn't matter the weather. We just went camping because we were in the Boy Scouts. Yeah, fun times. Oh yeah. Absolutely complicated. Common sense required for entry. Do you have common sense? You can probably get into a hammock. If you do not possess common sense, we apologize. And you are going to be left out of this social trend. But yes, there we go. Screens are all black. And we're drying. Side paint, screens. Let me look back here. here. Very runny, this stuff. Very, very runny, that mahogany burgundy coloring long blend is. There we go. Sounds like a sore thumb, though. It's not the brown I want. But as you can see, or you can't see, on my screen, like, Sagittor is 65. A squad of 10 of the guys, of these guys, $60. This bad boy, this big chunk, the Sagittor's big brother, $115. So 40k is rather expensive. Hey, perfectly fine. Fall asleep. That's fine. More hobby for me. Delicious, delicious. All right. But yes, more hobbies for me. I find it. Are you still actionable? No, you are not actionable. What are you? Mother trucker, there's the brown. To each their own. This is the artwork I choose to use to express myself. To each and everyone else, they can do the same to their own. I will not judge them too harshly. Finally got the brown, or at least the right brown, and I didn't know I had it this entire time. I was looking for it. It was buried, and then I saw a glimpse of it beyond yonder, and I'm like, oh, the brown. It is here. Let's get the brown on these bags. Which I do apologize for having it away from you, and I can't really do it, like, unless I got like a GoPro or something, or a second camera to put on my head. I don't know. I don't think that would be very witting, because then you guys would get trauma because I'm moving my head around all bunch and looking around at shit. The most expensive figurine I own. Oh. Now, are we talking ratio price point, like points per model? For $1? Then I already know which one is my most expensive. Hold on. I'm going to go get him for you. After I get this brown done. I will show you my most expensive model! That I currently have in my possession, because I actually was able to find wheels and deals on a lot of my models. So, relatively nice for me. Not so much for everyone else. You get what I mean? There we go. Little details make the right thing. It's all better. There we go. Alright, so. Might be a little hard to differentiate back there, but let me go grab him. He's so far away. Un momento, por favor, while I get up. Alright. Alright. So, he's actually closer than I thought. For $1, he is the most expensive model that I own. Yep, so. Follow the camera so we can get better lighting. So. This is Lion L. Johnson. Primarch of the 1st Legion. The Dark Angels. His model kit is $105. And Now, he's not the most expensive, but he's one of the harder ones to get a hold of. Outright, dollars to dollars, this guy is my most expensive at 115. Actually, correction, I am false. I forgot about a model I had. Hold on while I clear some space.
Come here, you pretty, pretty son of a gun! Come here! It's showtime! Ah, hello!
That is my most expensive model. As well as my biggest. Little show and tell. Oh yes. This is a Morkanaut, or a Gorkanaut, and he has gangster style plasma shooting. He's aiming for sideways for accuracy, everyone. But he is... oh boy. Oop. Stay. Unclick leaves the Votan. Go to the Orcs. Back to the top. Let's refresh the page. It's being stupid. Less. Alright, so. Leaves the Votan. There we go. There we go. Orcs. Okay, so. View all the orky goodness. $140 for this lovely big fat sack of shit. And I love them all the same. He's a great big boy. So this, think of it as like a Titan or a giant mech, because he does have two legs, as you can see back here. He just got an assault ramp for a belly. Ugh. Behold the inside. This is a Morkanaut. It's basically a heavy walking tank that spews out guys if you put them in the transport mode. Hello, my friend. It has been a while. I'm glad to see that you're doing well. Gruff and rough as always. I love it! He gets to go back there. Behind the scenes. Alright. Backpack brown. Right. There's a smidge here that needs to be made brown so it stands out as a detail rather than an afterthought. Alright. Yeah, that's the most expensive model I have. I have done some selling, some giving away of some of my models, so my collection overall has kind of shrunk. But not really, I'm just kind of gearing up for another set of wars, to lack of a better term. Working so hard to get into tiny places to see shit. Yes, I love it. Whoop. And there we go. So that's painted up. Back's good. So we've got some rather decently sized sections that have to be yellow. So, rather dark. You should be able to, yep, you can see the yellow bright as day. I got some sensitive areas I gotta paint yellow that are close to other ones that the yellow won't really agree with. So one moment. Must look at the details in many different ways and bring it close up to my eyeballs. Doing it all in front of camera is a bit hard. Hard on the eyes, the hands, the back, because I'm a bit scrunching over. I wish I could get like a bird's eye view of what I'm painting, for lack of a better term. Alright, so the yellow is yet to be thick enough to do a second coat, or to be done in one coat. So we're going to be doing multiples like we always have to do with these yellow barriers. And I do the yellow just because it stands out, because the Votan are not like conquerors, they're capitalists. They're miners, so I still want to do like the
Yellow for safety. Don't bunk your head here. It's going to be bright. Hi.
sort of deal. So you can see the yellow. I've got a couple bits on the side, so we rotate the little dish. The yellow is closer to me. Yes, good, shiny yellow. Alright, gotta be careful. Don't really want to hit anything that isn't supposed to be yellow with yellow, which I've already done, which is crap. Yeah, so these little areas do sometimes, you do get paint where you don't want to, and that's why I use small brushes. That way it's easier to clean up. One moment. A dab of green. And a dab of green. There we go. And now you can see the other yellow bit that I'm working on there. Yes, so I go with off of what I think would look good for an army. I kind of think like, okay, what colors could I use here? What colors could I use here? And then I kind of build it out all by myself. There is some references used from the army books and the pictures that we have of them from GW. But I am more of a free thinker than that. To just use their prescribed feats, as it were, their color schemes. Now, don't get me wrong, if I was going for a specific faction and one just felt absolutely right to me, I would totally use the faction colors for it. But it's funner for me to build my own faction within the setting, because that's what I kind of can do with the army. There are no rules saying I can't. So I'm gonna. There we go. Alrighty. On to yellow now, as there was other touch-ups that I saw that I needed to fix as soon as possible. Yeah, I kind of with the choosing of the paints, I kind of freestyle it, where my favorite, like, what's gonna look good in my eye that I'm gonna be happy painting and living with, because I'm doing this for the whole army. I'm not just doing one piece and that's it. Now, I have had thoughts of maybe doing this as more than just a hobby. And a lot of the times it's like, no, I look at it, I enjoy this as a hobby, so I don't want to sit there and do someone else's army painting for them, because I feel like I'd be depriving them of something. Now, there are plenty of people that don't think that way, and they're just gonna pay somebody to paint their army anyway, which, hey, more power to them. Spend your money where you want to spend your money. I can't tell you where to do that. Just like I can't tell you to subscribe and have you do it. I wish I had the command word subscribe. That would be a wondrous Dungeons and Dragons spell. There we go. Oh, finally starting to get some good yellow. Well, the yellow in itself, so for those of you that don't understand, is very, very runny. So it's very light on the amount of paint in it. So it takes multiple coats to get anything really done. I have to touch some more up with silver, but that's okay. And some more with green, because they're back here. That's okay. I want the yellow to be vibrant, so if I have to add more and more layers every so often, I do not mind. Because it's rather nice to have it kind of be blaring. Like, look at that. You can tell where you're not supposed to hit shit. Or you can tell what they want you to mark. Like, hey, you need to be safe when touching this stuff. Sort of shenaniganry. So I absolutely love that. aesthetic, especially the space mining core kind of deal they're going with here. There we go. Yes, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting at the colors I want. Yes, good, good, good. Now, granted, you're going to see the paint brushes in here, but I think that adds some texture. Like, it's not metal, it's like the hard foam on the outside to protect you. Which I kind of like the look of. Might have to go with another coat. But we will touch up here and there where we have this smudged in the metal and the other paints around it. Because I like the yellow, but I don't want everything yellow. And there we go. Metal! What's up, boys? We got a little bit down here in the cracks that we gotta clean up, that we went a little bit rogue with. Alright. Good. Alright. Yes. And I like the look of that. Very nice, very nice. Coming along quite nicely. Quite nicely indeed. It's SpunnyX. Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. Yes, we are doing some painting this evening. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Alright, so we've got this pretty much squared away, save for some stuff down here in the front nose area that's still black that you can't really see. That's what this little one is for. Paint. Lovely taste. One moment. Nope, wrong way. Good tea. Cheers! So yeah, how we doing today, Bunny? Are we doing better than yesterday? Glad you decided to hang out with us, though, buddy. Alrighty. Go. Oh boy. Could be hard to see with how everything is currently sitting, so one moment while I get some paint on these areas. And I can hear Freya crunching on her bone in the background. Rather nice and comforting feeling. The puppy is guarding me! The puppy is guarding me! Okay. Yeah. Good. Oh. That's good. Sweet moments with Kitty make life better. I'm doing well. Today at work went well. Dinner went well. All that fun jazz. All in all, a good day. Gosh darn it. For schnickety little weapons. Doesn't really fit right with how the white is. How it's so dark. Hopefully it's just because the brush lines and whatnot. Makes it very hard to kind of focus on it. So as you might be able to see now, yeah, you can see the outline of the weapon a hell of a lot better with the light. Dinner was ribs. Full on ribs tonight. Made to by me. We had some barbecue sauce covered ribs, and then I made some spicy rubbed ribs. Nice dry rub. Very, very good ribs to me. The right amount of spice, too. The very right amount of spice. Not hot that's punishing, but hot that's there, hey, it's seasoned and tasty. Nothing overly crazy. Alright. Okay. So hard. Oh, if this wasn't such a detail and I need to be able to see what I'm doing, or rather than slathering paint everywhere, I would be showing you guys what I'm doing here, but the rather tight spot and kind of hard for me to get a good visual on overall, so I beg your forgiveness as I tend to some things here. Alright. Need more water in that, so thank you. Oh, stretching the posture. Sitting up straight. All shenanigans. Do you have anything good for dinner, Bunny? There we go. Now we repair the slight paint damage done by both of those, and right there. Nope. There we go. Nice and metallic. Works our way around. Alright. And that is done, save for the front yellow, which I almost forgot. Didn't have dinner. Dinner is one of the most important meals of the day. Why are we not having dinner, Bunny? I know you're not feeling the greatest, but you need to at least eat something. Especially considering how early it is for you over there. You're gonna cause somebody a conniption fit there, Bunny. You need to make sure you're putting the necessary food in your gullet. Otherwise, you're not gonna grow up big and strong and dastardly fantastic. Slowly. Another high detail spot. There we go. Yeah, there we are. Give me more, give me more. We don't know what's in store. And I found another spot that I need to take on and fix. Alrighty, come on, come on. Be good to me, Charlie. There we go. Oh. Oh. Okay. Understandable. Though you should have made yourself something. Okay. The English language is a mysterious thing to where I forget many words. My brain goes more times than I'd like to admit. So, no judgments here about forgetting what a word does and or is. There we go. More yellow on there. Have some of them stick out more. To each their own. I love food. I like food. Food makes sure that I am good and fed, and I feel great. And all those shenanigans. I need a... dang it. Turret. Come here, son. Alright, so that's that. Okay. Thank you, son. Just had to look at the Hecaton's turret for a second. Luckily I have it built to where it comes off very, very easily. And I can still rotate it too. Thank you! I do try my best when I am painting, as it's one of my preferred hobbies. Alright. Getting the gun now, so you'll see this white piece turn into something beautiful and multicolored. So wait and be amazed at my amazing skills. As I was saying before, Bunny, I could technically probably do this as a profession, but I really more enjoy it more as a hobby. And if I started doing this for the moolah, I think I would lose out on what I see in my hobby. So I just paint for myself. Now, if one of my buddies was like, hey, can you come over and help me paint? I'll help you, we'll do some pizza and shit. Sure. I'll go over there, help paint, get some stuff done, do some work, make him feel better, help him out with whatever he needed help with. So, it's not terrible. Could be vastly worse. But yeah, I do rather enjoy just painting for me. Painting for others is cool, but painting for me this is my therapy, in a way. In a way. Granted, it's not perfect, and there's still issues, but it's what I'm closest thing to my because I just get to sit here and turn off the brain, not have to worry about anything, and to work on my own brain, on my own stuff. My own stuff is cool, man. And that's there. Cross. Come here, you got plenty of paint in that little bit. Yeah, I'm going all the way up, mother trucker. So what I'm doing is trying to actually get some paint. Because when I finish it, there's going to be paint everywhere. So I'm trying to get the base colors kind of where they need to be. First, we'll do details later, but considering the item, I don't think I'll have to worry about those. Which it seems I am correct in that. Assumption! Ignite. Yeah, it's always nice to have something to enjoy. Everybody should have something that they enjoy to do. No matter what it is. Now, within reason of not causing other human harm. Alright, everybody's entitled to have their own non-lethal, non-violent hobby. We're crazy enough species as it is. We don't need any more crazy yahoos out there at the very moment in time in existence. All this fun jazz. You understand what I mean? Embrace and try and do new things, but let's try and not hurt other people. Yeah, maybe. Good. Excellent. Love to hear it. Wonderful chat, guys. Taking a short look for TED Talk. I'll be here tomorrow. You're off, funny boogie. Thought you get a free pass here. No. No free pass for you. None whatsoever. So, we'll leave that open. We'll do this. It doesn't take much, Bunny. I would say I am not super talented at this, to be honest. And hold on. Wait a minute. Put a little Okay, good. There's still paint to be put on this thing. Woo! Alright. And it's going to be very, very bright and stick out. The primer is a very light white. I believe this is White Scar's white primer he used on the trip. Perfectly fine. Each their own on the primers and they what you want to use. I cannot tell anyone what they can and cannot use for paint, because otherwise then they'd be really able to do it to me. And screw that. I choose my colors and where they go. They're going to make sense to me, damn it! There we go. And get some paint. There we go. Little red drone light. Oh, you can't really see it. Right there. Yeah. Okay, what do we got here? Anything? Nothing. Really, that would get the red, so that's fine. Nothing more, at least. Alright. Now, get this gray after green, gray after green, repeat, gray after green. Get it all nice. Well, keep it coming. There we go. Some green on there. This is why I like painting before I assemble these. Because getting in the crevices, if you don't have a tiny brush, is dang near impossible. And you are always guaranteed to touch the sidewalls. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Luckily, with enough paint and time, we can always go over it. But yeah. So this model was about half done. Alright, fine. Oh no, my posture is broken because of another reason. I came home and my dog was out. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Yay, my puppy's out. I get to do fun things with my dog. Let me go put some stuff downstairs real quick, and then whoop! I stepped on a goddamn fucking banana peel, and I fell down the fucking goddamn stairs when I just got home from fucking work. My dog booby trapped the goddamn stairs as she got into the fucking trash. Love her to pieces, but god damn it! And thus, Papa was not happy with the Freya puppers, and she soon realized that she much rather likes Happy Papa. Now granted, I just put her in her kennel and she was in timeout for a while because, frankly, she's old and I don't want to hurt her. She's been good puppy, and no need to harm good puppy in a physical manner. She's old enough to where she understands what she did was wrong, because the second I said kennel, she immediately was like, yep, I got caught, crap, and immediately locked herself in the kennel. Yeah, it was a bit painful. Did I cry? No, I did not. Nice. So I will say that painting does require one to have a bit of patience. It's not easy. It's not going to go fast. And if you're wanting hours to disappear, I recommend painting to you because the hours have disappeared. I feel like I've only been doing this for about 30 minutes when over an hour and 30 minutes have transpired. So it's not hard. The way I paint is pretty easy, chillax. I find it simple. Others may not, considering. I don't blend my own paints. Occasionally I'll get an idea and I'll try something. But all in all, we're not doing too bad. Oh yeah, that's pretty much what I did. That's like word for word what I did. I just lied there in silence like so spot on. Alright, and right here. Gotta make it look gray. A bunch of detail area, so gotta make it look nice. Actually waited for the red. Noisy paint. Coming along, coming together. My day, I was rated a solid 50. Work was really good. Got a lot of stuff done at work today, so I felt great about it. And yeah, no real complaints about work today. So it was just great. And then the falling and the stairs and the hoopla and the back pain. Yeah, that kind of did put a damper on the day now, don't you think? Just a little bit there, pilgrims. Yep, there we go. Yeah, especially when I work in construction, so falling, depending on the height, generally means kersplatto. An entire thing I don't want to happen because I value my widow wife quite a bit. I'm very petty about it. Yeah. Such a light gray that the white base that was on here is shining through. I have to do multiple coats to get anywhere. Ridiculous, I say! Just be painted and be happy. I'm painting. That's really nice. But it's also the closest color I have to the primer I've used previously on the army. So this gray will blend right in with my army's color standards because it's kind of already a part of the color standard. Not gonna lie. There we go. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. The risk is worth the reward with construction. I don't dislike my job. Could I have a better paying job? Probably. But does that require a very expensive career to where I'd be actually technically making less money? Yeah, buddy. So I don't. It's okay. My job is good. My company is good to me. So I have no real qualms with them or this or that. And we have a good group of coworkers too, so it's not bad. Everybody kind of knows what everyone else's boundaries is, and we don't cross them because it's not worth the drama. Trust me, it does get easier as you get older because there is more drama. And a lot of people are tired of the drama. So you'll have probably, potentially, highly likely that you will have less drama in your life after you get out. Yeah. The turret does seem to be a little bit touchy. Let's actually give it a nice ruffled look. I actually like that. This is why I generally will prime silver on vehicles, because you're not using a non-composite or non-metallic alloy generally. They technically could be using like ceramite plate or something that gives them such an armored advantage against their opponents. It'll be really rather interesting to see how it goes. Alright, there is that. Oop, nope, not even anywhere. Can't even say I'm close to done, because I've got the back portion to do. Shenanigans. 1 moment. So very right. There we go. There we go. Silver there. A little green on that silver. Alright. Nope, I didn't touch it. Good. Alrighty. Don't you all worry, we're good. We've got this going on.
I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found.
That's okay.
But you don't care.
Ah.
Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing
That's
flare.
good.
Cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything.
Time for the tires.
Crossed by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain.
One problem when you have these all assembled, you can't get the black everywhere you want. That's kind of why I like to assemble them before I paint as I assemble, rather than assemble or paint afterwards. Because there are so many nooks and crannies that you miss that people get to see. And I don't know what a lot of other people do besides that, because there are bits and bobs that, you miss. We're all human. No need to lie to me and say, oh yes, I got it all perfectly on the first fucking goddamn try. Because I know I'm not. I'd love to be. Not really. Because then there would be nothing to chase. There would be nothing to do better. And all I could do is sit there and pass on the perfectionism, the perfection. And then that just seems like a worthless pursuit. Because basically then you have people chasing you, chase perfection, chase it, and potentially never find it even if you tell them how. Perfection is a lost goal. You've lost the moment you make perfection your goal. Because nothing is perfect. And even if you achieve absolute perfection, you're done. You cannot strive to be better. You cannot improve any further. You have made it. You are done. It is perfect in that sense. And thus, lost. Oh no! You okay? Sorry, I started rambling off there and whatnot. Ooh. That's never good to scrape one's head. What's up, boys and girls? Good. Bunko. Okay, that's good. That's good. You got it. That's good to hear, Bunny. Alrighty. Alright. Ooh. Got lucky on that one. Alrighty. There we go. Alright. These tires taking care of the pot here. Gotta make sure all the tires are nice and dry. No one wants to drive without hard rubber on their tires, because gosh darn, it'd be like the Flintstones. Be ridiculous, don't you think? Alright, I see it. Yep, now we get to go and sit back a bit in our posture and hunt these tires. Don't worry, I'm still here. I'll be back. This is kind of the color base if you want to look at it. That's its bigger brother, the Hecaton Land Fortress. Amazing, yes. Very big boy. Well, it's easier for me. Like the light is good, but the way I'm sitting is casting it a shadow over it. So it's harder for me to see all the little details on like, okay, what did I miss here? What did I miss here? What's missing here? You know, that sort of details. So I'm trying to get all those little nooks and crannies. Thank you. That is a total of 10 hours of work. Ten hours of blood, sweat, and tears, and just sitting here painting. Wasn't that bad. It's actually a very enjoyable process. There we go. Alrighty. We got this guy as up front here. Very hard to get these. There's some plaque there. Dang nabbit. Oh well. We'll get it cleaned up. On the rims. Yeah. That's 10 hours worth. Where is he? That is Lionel Johnson, one of the main characters for one of the factions in 40k. And he is a monster on the battlefield of the tabletop. Very inspiring, very big boyish energies. So you look at him, you see his size, you're thinking, okay, yeah, that's just to make him look big. No, in game, he's actually that size. It's a little dark, I know. A little hard to see him for him. That I understand. Alright. Oh boy, that was a good catch on my part. But some damage was conducted. Not good. How'd I do it? I just turned off the rest of my brain. And then painted. Kind of what I'm doing right now. Yeah, just kind of focusing on the task, jumping to one paint to the next paint to the next paint. You kind of just sit there, and I turned off my brain and went do 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 do, and it all turned out in the end. Which ain't bad. There we go. Black tires, we'll get the rims done here soon, but there was a little bit of a fall because I almost dropped it. I almost fell on the floor and I caught it with my thighs and I bent off the antenna. So some field repairs will have to be done to that poor device. As well as some of the turret also getting put on there and whatnot. And I think I'm just going to permanently affix the turret and call it good. So yeah, we are almost done. A few other little places here and there that I want to fix because I can see them now. They're not super big, but I can see them, thus they annoy me. But yes, time, patience, and shenanigans. I also really like painting, and when I get into a model, I do the model very well. So like the lion, as you can see here, he was 5 hours assembly and paint. I didn't go to bed till about 3 in the morning that day because I was so stoked about getting him and painting him. I literally got home. I literally opened him up. I literally primed him. The moment he was dry for touch for assembly, I was all about putting the lion together. Yes. No, 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 no. Stop that. Hey, Bunny. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it. The world will try to beat you up enough. The world will try and most likely succeed. Stop it. Think positive. You are a precious human being. You've got this. You can do whatever you set your mind to. You can. You have got this. Don't belittle yourself. And do not allow others to belittle you as well. Alright. PR done. You said your brain was too small for this. Even if it's minor, don't talk down about yourself. And I'm sorry for jumping down your throat like I did. Real talk, hold on. How did I know? Because I know. Alright? I know. Because I'm older than you. I've seen a thing or two, I've done a thing or two. I know a thing or two. And the intrusive thoughts are very hard to fight off once there. The world will take it out of you. Don't let them. Kick their ass and tell them fuck them. Alright? It can be taken in negative connotations. It can be. Back to the painting. I am ancient and I know things. I am the ancient and I know the things. Don't worry, when you get to be my age, you'll be ancient and know things too. Most likely different things than what I do, but hey, to each their own, and life brings about its own experiences. But 9 times out of 10, the government will suck. People will be shitheads. And the soda will be lukewarm. Yeah. Alright. Well, as we are almost finished, and I have to go hunt down the glue, I'm going to call it an end to the stream this evening, everybody. I want to thank you all for dropping in and dropping by. Everyone does. And if they don't, they're lying to you. So I want to thank everybody for dropping in and dropping by and chit-chatting and watching the stream with me. I know this is a bit off brand from what we usually do on Fridays, but it's... I felt like painting today! No problem. Thank you for showing up, Bunny. With that said, everyone, I want to thank It's Bunny X for dropping in and dropping by and chatting as hardly as ever. And Master Q! Thank you for the shenanigans for Dragon's Dogma 2. You should indeed, Bunny, try and get some sleep. With that said, I am Atlas Chief. You all have been absolutely fantastic. And until I see you in the next one, ta-ta for now.